Hi, welcome to Home Language Survey Training for Registrars for Fall 2020. Today we're going to be looking at the Home Language Survey. The Home Language Survey is a federal requirement for all U.S. public schools. All students must be surveyed upon initial enrollment, and all students must have a copy of the Home Language Survey in their cumulative record. This is monitored by the Tennessee Department of Education to ensure district compliance. Please ensure that the family has completed the entire form. So, what information do I need to examine on the Home Language Survey? We're going to take a look at that form together. There are two pieces of information that are very important for you to look at on the Home Language Survey. The first one is the country of birth, which is right here. The country of birth is going to give us information that we're going to need to be able to complete the immigration or immigrant portion of our federal reporting. So if there is a country other than the U.S. listed here, we must have a copy of this sent to Student Services, even if the other portions have a language other than English, or if they have all English. If this has a country other than the U.S., we must have it. The next area that you are going to want to look at is questions 1, 2, and 3 of the Home Language Survey. So if the parent indicates a language other than English for any of these questions, we must have a copy of that sent to Student Services right away. And we need to have a copy of this faxed here within 2 days. So this year, please make sure at the high school that you include foreign exchange students. We need to be able to look and see if those students may need to be assessed for limited English proficiency as well. So, welcoming new parents and students. So, a consistent registration process for English learners facilitates their entry and orientation into the new school environment. Take the following steps to ensure a smooth transition. Greet the parents and student warmly and call Emily if you need any assistance. Remember, a smile translates into any language and relieves anxiety for the family. Assist the parents with completing the Anderson County Schools registration forms. This should include the Home Language Survey. These are available in Spanish for parents so they can begin to fill out the registration packets while waiting for an interpreter to arrive. Make copies of student records, the transcripts, birth certificate, legal documents, etc. And be sure to fax the Home Language Survey to Anderson County School Student Services Office within 2 days if the Home Language Survey indicates that they are NELB, which means that they've answered one of those 3 questions with a language other than English, or if the country of birth is a country other than the U.S. If you need assistance with interpreting during registration, please call or text Emily Bruner at 870-926-9521. Also, Microsoft Translator is a great tool that can be used to communicate important information to parents, and that is available on the Anderson County Elevate Learning website, and I'm going to show you right where this is. So here is the website. I will put the link in the description box below the YouTube video. But if you'll scroll down, Microsoft Translator is right here. So this is an app if you would like to use this on your phone to be able to have this to answer questions with parents. Reviewing records. If you receive records from a previous school that contain any ELL records in them, please fax those to Student Services within 2 days of receipt. So sometimes a family might indicate English only on the Home Language Survey, but when the CUME record arrives from the previous school, there could be some ELL records in there, and we will need to get copies of those right away. We do have the Spanish registration packet available, and I will put the link to that in the description box and get those shared with you. If you have any trouble getting into those forms, please let me know. So, things to remember: students should complete enrollment at the school or online in Family Access on Skyward. Please don't send families up to Student Services to register. I can come to the school to assist you there. If parents registered online, you will need to print the entire folder and look specifically at the home language survey as well as the migrant survey. If the home language survey indicates a language other than English for any of the questions in the boxes, and or if the country of birth is a country other than the U.S., the home language survey should be faxed to Student Services at 457-3055 within 2 days of enrollment. This includes foreign exchange students. So this is very important. We have a timeline that's a federal requirement that we have to make as a ELL program. So we have to have those forms within 2 days in order to be able to get identification, assessment, and placement done for those students. If the migrant survey indicates yes or C for any of the 3 questions, a copy should be faxed to Annette and Federal Programs at 463-9999. Parents should complete their registration forms at school. If you need any assistance, call Emily. Please don't send the parents to Student Services. If you have any questions, please email me at ebrunner@acs.ac or feel free to call or text me at 870-926-9521. Thank you, and I hope you have a great school year this year.